What's up, guys? It's Sebastian SubTH1 here, and it's time to start another new series. I've been waiting to start this goddamn game since it came out. and now that I'm finished with the Blades DLC, I think it's about time to fucking start this shit. Um, I've been excited for this game for a while now. I know I'm not like the biggest advocate of Fire Emblem on my channel. I also don't have the greatest experience with Fire Emblem because my initial exposure to Fire Emblem was Awakening, and I've always seen Fire Emblem as dick punching hard because of how in the previous games, if you lost someone, they're dead. They stay dead unless you reset that fight. So I'm glad I started with Awakening because it had that mode where, if someone dies, you don't lose them forever. And I hear this game has that, and I will be using it. I don't care if people say it's baby mode, but I don't fucking care. I don't want to have that hassle. But yeah, I liked Awakening a lot. I thought that story was good. Heck, I might do it on my channel sometime in the future. But I also played Fates, all three versions. I played Conquest first, then Birthright, and then Revelations. And I think Revelations was my favorite one out of them because it was the true fucking ending. I hear this game is like Fates in terms of there's 3 different story branches, but each of the branches are full fucking stories. And that there's a DLC pass. In fact, before we even start the goddamn game, what I'm going to do really quick is check the eShop while I verify this, just to make sure. But I hear there's a DLC expansion to Fire Emblem, 3 Houses, that will include a story. Expansion pass, which will probably tell me. Yep, additional story content, which isn't due until next year. So that's going to take some time to get. Oh, and you get quest items, such, and you get this as soon as you get it. Okay. Well, it's good to know. I'm not getting it right now, but all I have is the base game. But let's boot this shit up and finally get into it. Make sure my volume's okay. Yes, the game audio is correctly on. So, is there an intro movie? That's all I want to know. Extras. Oh, cool. Cool. Cool, okay. Yes, we'll play online. I do have Fire Emblem Amiibo, but I hear that they don't give you units this time. Okay, cutscene. Tatilian Plains, Imperial Year 91.
call the Red Canyon. You'll die in it. Die! Die! You took everything that I loved! He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Okay, so we can change our version of this character. I believe, if I remember reading correctly, the character's name is Byleth. I'm more than likely going with the male. I'm just showing the female version. So let's go with the male. Yes.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
Interesting. Does this hold any... I'm mortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Okay, yes, it is Byleth. So I'm gonna change it because I'm an idiot. And hopefully it has enough for my actual name. Nope, it can't fit my whole name, of course. What is with games only having 8 characters for their fucking names? If you're gonna let me put a name in, please give us 10 characters. Come on. I'm 9 characters. Fine, think about it. Think about it. Seb is too short. Let's go with... There. Sebi. There we go. I really don't care. It's an innocent name that can work. Sure.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of... You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Okay. So, that's my birthday, February 14th.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so... familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
I was dreaming about a young girl.
Happened to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Oh, right.
Good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there are a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Seems I can't modify the the appearance of Byleth. That's different for me. Usually you can change the hair color or something. At least that's what I'm used to with Robin and Corrin. So save file 1. A skirmish at dawn. Prologue. An inevitable encounter.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Select the unit and then move to the enemy. While your unit is next to the enemy, the command window will open to attack. Select attack to choose a weapon. Yep, I know how that works. So, we got Dimitri, Edelgard, and Claude, and Gerald, and myself.
Stay focused.
I have something called a Wraith Strike, and it will kill him.
You fought well.
Weapon durability. Weapon will break when repeated uses brings its durability to 0. You can fight with broken weapon, but your might, MT, and hit rate will be reduced. And enemies will make follow-up attacks more easily. Be careful with your weapons. You cannot repair them mid-battle. In the battle menu, to create bookmark saves and view tutorial guides and more. To access it, press the A button when the cursor is on the space without an active unit. Battle phases. Once all of your units have taken action, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins. You can end the player phase early by selecting End Phase from menu. Alright. Combat. Bows. Bows can attack from a long range, although their hit rate is reduced as range increases. They are highly effective against flyers like Pegasus Knights and Wyvern Riders.
Ready and willing.
Well, I know that. Talk together?
Because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. Gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Cool. Alright. Convoy. I think that's an item thing, yeah? Yep, it is. Trade is obvious. He has items, so he's got 3 healing on him. Alright, wait.
I will prevail. You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Okay, if I remember correctly, those hearts are support.
I'll cut through. Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
I guess Gerald doesn't count. No, he's an ally. Okay.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Terrain effects. Certain terrain will have effects on a unit force for raising units. Evasion and defense. Move your units to advantageous terrain to prepare to meet the enemy. So, green spots? You want me to move over here? See, that'd be a way to tell what I'm... If I go there, it looks like they're gonna hit me. But it doesn't look like I can... Yeah, it doesn't look like I can actually hide in the forest right now. I don't see anything else. Because my blue is the only place I can go. I can't hit them from here. He will come over here, though, and hit Claude. Do I want to take that chance, though? I'll deal with Dimitri. Coming to support your friend, I see. You can attack from here, though.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Okay, so the cost is weapon durability. So the more I use the weapon art is the more I use their weapon durability.
That is that.
Elite. Alright, everyone's getting a little bit.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Linked attacks. When you attack an enemy that is also in the attack range of one or more of your other units, it will trigger a linked attack. During a link attack, your avoid rate, AVO, and hit rate are higher than normal. Link attacks between certain units will also raise the might. Good use of linked attacks is key to defeating powerful enemies. Linked attacks will also build support among units involved. Okay, yeah, the hearts are support, as I remember. Terrain types. Forests aren't the only terrain type you'll encounter. Keep an eye out for others, such as thickets and heel tiles. You can see the effects of terrain by placing your cursor over it and pressing the X button on an empty space and toggle the terrain information in unit icons. Okay. So, let me move Edelgard right here. It's not a linked attack, though. Level 2. Oh. So, items, option to change your equipped weapon and use such as which stores your enemy's HP. Okay. I remember that. Combat arts are powerful techniques that use more weapon durability than usual, but they do not typically allow for follow-up attacks. Units learn new combat arts with their weapon skill level goes up. There are no combat arts for reason or faith. Those skills grant magic instead. An icon on the enemy indicates that you will get an item that is highlighted in green in the user's details display when you defeat them. Can wait there. No, she's gonna draw his attention. You're gonna come closer to me. Get rid of them, Claude.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Now, if I use it here, he doesn't go down as hard, but a regular attack can, because I hit twice.
You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
I have 5 health left. That's not good.
Such power dwells within.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the beginning. But who once called me that?
Sophis?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I'm no child. I'll tell you that much.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Thank you.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
So what now?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Oh, that one is tempting. Turn back the hands of time?
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
over here.
Huh?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
My, thank you so much.
The fuck was that?
It is you. Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Part of me wants to answer he's a stranger to me, but I don't know the relationship between these two characters. I don't know if he's his son. I mean, he is a stranger. What's the lock button do? Oh. Oh, you can replay the voice line. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with yes.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
Knights of Seros? They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Geralt, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
I didn't know he was a captain.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
Shit. Well, I think this was the girl, Edelgard. This, I think, was Dimitri. It said Fergus. I kind of like Claude.
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Oh. Can I talk about any single one? Edelgard. She's a refined young woman. Oh, fuck. I hit too fast. I did not remember that. Dimitri. He seems quite sincere. But I sense darkness lurking beneath. Claude. His smile is striking. But that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes, I thought the same.
I am so sleepy once again.
Thank you, Log, so I could actually see what I went through. She's a refined young woman, but I feel as though she's always evaluating me. Yes, that makes sense.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these three mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Rhea's here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Lady Rhea?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is Sebi.
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
must work here as a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
You're a physician?
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary. If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Of course.
Exploring. Right stick to move the camera, plus and minus to zoom in and out. Dash with B or Y. If you're ever unsure what to do next, look at the top left. Look at the left screen, left side of the screen. Your current objective will be displayed there.
I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before.
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Accept the quest from Rhea.
I assume you are already aware of who will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Quests are tasks given to you by people around the monastery. Those who can give or are involved with quests have icons by them. And so the quest menus to see quests you have accepted. The icons behind the side each indicate their statuses. Look for essential quests are in red. Okay. Advisory room. Interesting. Does time actually move? Minimap. The minimap in the upper right corner shows your current location, locations of important people, the directions to quest givers, and more. Zoom or change the map with the ZR button. See Edelgard. So that's a dead end. There's Dimitri. Okay, before we get too ahead of ourselves, let me run back over here. We're on the second floor. Okay. Since we started right here, I'm going to end the episode off here, and next time we are going to meet everyone around here, starting with Edelgard. See you guys then.